the crazy hair. It is nuts right now because I am getting ready. We will be doing a full get ready with me. So the very first thing that I used was a moisturizer. Hold on, I'll show you what that is. Uh-oh. I dropped my earring back. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta grab a back to an earring. Nope. Okay. Okay. So, the first thing that I used was this CC cream by Caviar. It made my skin feel like literal butter. You're going to have to ignore my nails because they are most definitely not in the shape they should be. It's my favorite primer ever, and I am literally about out of it. I don't think I put this in the description either. This is the What's Up Posy. What's Up Posy primer. Giving my skin all the hydration that it needs. And then we're going to let it dry for a second because I have to put on a layer of self-tan. Don't mind my nails, you guys. They are absolutely atrocious right now. Like, literally atrocious. I'm going to be doing those too after I get done with my makeup. If you guys want to watch me do that, you can. Okay, while that's drying, we're going to go ahead and go in with our brows. And for my brows, I use the GrandeBROW-LAMINATE. This stuff is amazing. If you're wondering what's around my neck, it's my vape. Yes, it's bedazzled. Like, totally bedazzled, and if I don't have it around my neck, I lose it. Okay, so GrandeBROW, and it comes with a very special spoolie. You have to use the spoolie that it comes with. Like, there's no other spoolie at all. This one right here is amazing. And I always take a paper towel and I wipe off, like, the excess from the last time. I get all that yucky stuff off from the last time I used it. Hey everybody, how is everyone? How's everyone's weekend? How's everybody's week going? Mine has been like a week from hell, but let me tell you what. I'm going to pull myself right back up out of that hell. The only one that's responsible for you pulling yourself out of a pit is you. Let me just tell you that right now. Okay, so this is what it looks like, y'all. It's literally just clear. And I take boo-boo, I'm busy. You don't need to interrupt. No, I'm busy. You guys hear my cat? You hear my cat? It's not going to happen, boo-boo. I'm busy. So I take it on a palette. And I kind of like coat the entire thing. Now watch. Watch the difference between this brow and this brow. I swear to God, it gives me a facelift. Watch this. You guys are just going to have to ignore him. He is insane. It won't let you comment. How do I put comments on? No. How do I put comments on? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to put comments on. Do I have to turn it sideways? No. Weird. I'd love to be able to see the comments. It's okay. We're just going to get ready. Okay, so definitely going to need more than what I originally got. Now watch. Even my husband said, what in the world? That's witchcraft. So you lift your brows up completely. Okay. Make sure they're nice and uniform. And then what I do is I press them in. And in the front, I kind of like, I make them a little wild in the front. Now look, you guys see like the difference on that side than on that side? It's literally insane. It gives you a facelift. I'm not even playing. It gives you a freaking facelift. And I'm fortunate enough that this company sends this product to me. Make sure you guys share this out, please. This is the first live I've done on YouTube in probably 2 years. Boo-boo, mommy's got the spotlight right now, not you. I don't care. Go be busy doing something else. And then press them up. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. I think my moisturizer has dried. Like I said, please don't pay attention to the nails. I'm gonna fix them. Brandon, did you see that I bedazzled my lanyard and my vape? Gotta create joy in your life anywhere that you can. Okay, next thing that I go in with is, I even bedazzled this, is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I usually don't even wear foundation anymore. I just use this. Oh, wait, no. We got to do spray tan first. We got to even out our face with our body. So you see how there's a difference between there and there? I take this big body brush, Sally Hansen airbrush legs when I don't have time to do a tan. And we go all over. Make sure you blend it in with the neck. And up in the hairline. For some reason, it never sticks to my temples. I don't know why. But whatever it doesn't stick to, we're going to cover up with a Halo Glow. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to give some motivational talking, you guys. So listen. Even goddesses and queens sometimes have to put their crown down. But real goddesses and queens always pick their crown back up. Always. Right? Okay, hold on. I'm going to share this out some places. Let me share this out a few places. There we go. And I honestly don't know who is knocking on my door this late at night, but I am not answering. There's no way. Alright, there we go. And at least I'm on live, so if anything happens, y'all are right here with me. Okay, so we got our face now finally matches our body. And it dries down super quick. So now we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. It's 11 o'clock at night. Nobody has no business knocking on my door at 11 at night. So I just take this and I go all over the face. I'm about out. Make sure I get these sides right here. Yeah, I'm about out. I'm going to have to go get some tomorrow. Okay. e.l.f. Halo Glow in shade... I think it's medium. And then I take this angled brush. And I use this brush for everything. Make sure that you hit your ears, because you don't want your ears to not match your face. Oh, advice. Where I was allowing other people's actions and emotions and reactions dictate my own. And I'll be damned if I do that anymore. Y'all are coming with me. Because this is fucking ridiculous. The door is getting locked. Now I feel safe. Okay. Back to it. So e.l.f. Halo Glow went on. And you guys see why I use it as a foundation? It's so beautiful. I'm going to get back on my grind. I'm going to go live on YouTube. I'm going to go live on TikTok. I'm going to go live on everything that I can go live on. Scared the absolute shit out of me. Okay, next, I used cream contour. And for cream contour, I go with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. This is in shade medium tan. It's a knockoff of the Charlotte Tilbury. Whoa, that's a lot. And you want to make sure you hit all the high points of your face. You want to go a little bit above where your cheekbone lies. You want to make sure you hit your temples. You want to make sure you hit your forehead. And I even chisel out the jawline. A little bit underneath here. And the nose. Create the little button nose. I take the same brush. Actually, I've been using the smaller brush. I've been using this brush. I'm going to use this one today, though. We're going to go... I used way too much on that. You're going to want to keep things blended high. Don't go low with it. Blend high. Just like that. Make sure you blend up into your hairline. I am so glad that I have decided that I'm going to pick up my crown and I'm going to keep on going, and I'm not going to let anybody bring me down. No matter what. Nobody gets to affect my emotions anymore. Only me. I don't care what they throw at me. I'm not going to react. And that's the way to do it. Don't react. Who gives the flying rats? You know what? Don't react. No matter what anyone throws at you, don't react. Because remember, You're going to get base judged on your reaction. Make sure that they don't have a single thing in their arsenal about you. SHEGLAM Liquid Blush. Not dark enough. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this one. Much better. Now that I mixed the two, I got to mix the two on this side. And then you take the smaller version of the angled brush and you blend up. I always do my blush and contour first, and then I do concealer, because the concealer will clean up anything that you messed up during your contour and blush process. And then for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I do mix in, wait, where'd that concealer go? Uh-oh. I do mix in a little bit of this other concealer, which I have no clue where it is right now. Shoot. Great, something just fell. It's got an orange lid. Shoot. That's weird. There it is. I do mix in a little bit of this, is it Coffee? Coffee? And Cocoa Crush. I hope I didn't get that on my dress. So I go here and here, here and here. And then I take the Coffee, because this is like dark. It's not brightening, but it is such a hydrating concealer. I have to mix it in because it's a beautiful formula. If you have not tried this concealer and you can get it in your shade, I'd highly recommend it. And then for concealer, I take, where's my beauty blender? Okay, right there. I take a brush and I blend first. That Coffee concealer is absolutely amazing. So the concealer on the edge gives you a lift. This is not blended yet, guys. So don't freak out. Okay. Then I take the Beauty Blender. And look at that. Oh my God. That coffee concealer is unreal. That blend is insane. Like, it's nuts how beautifully that concealer blends. I usually take a little bit right here to give me some definition again. With just what's ever left on the brush or on the sponge. Now I am going to have to go back in and redefine some of the contour and blush. Look how beautiful that concealer is. Okay, let's redefine this blush. But the shade, or like the consistency of that concealer is literally unmatched. I like to take my blush like up into the eye, like that. Let's pounce it with the Beauty Blender just to give it a little bit more blend. Perfect. Now we can powder because we're done with all of our liquid products. I'll get it later. I got a cat hair. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. The powder that I go in with, hold on, let me wipe her off because she's a little dirty. It's the only packaging flaw about this. Fenty Beauty in shade Butter. Best powder ever. Okay, my trick of the trade. First of all, we need to see if we got any creasing going on, and we do. So let's get rid of that creasing. Before we powder. Take a little powder poof. Load that sucker up. Press it on the back of your hand before going in. And then go into the face. I always like to take the excess off first. Instant blurring, instant filter. Same thing, other side. eyelids. Hit the nose. Okay. Same thing with the forehead. It did not take off all the excess, but that's okay. We can just wipe it away. Smile lines. Lip. Look at the instant filter that did. Literally gave an instant filter. So I kind of let that sit for just a second, and while that sits, I fill in my eyebrows. And to fill in my eyebrows, I do use the same spoolie and pencil that comes with the GrandeBROW. Let me clean this area up a little bit because I have no room whatsoever. So I go in with basically any dark brown shadow that I have. Lately, I've been using the Jeffree Star Orgy palette for my brows, and I go in with like these two shades, a little bit of this one, and a little bit of that one. So shades Money Shot, Happy Ending, Orgy, and I'm Close, and Invitation Only. Mainly Orgy and Money Shot. And what I do is I literally will draw a line. It's a little intense. I will draw a line first. Okay. And then I will start doing like hair-like strokes. Just to make it look super natural. And I draw them in the direction that they grow in. Okay? Ta-da! Literally, can't tell me that that's not a sleigh. That's a brow. Same thing on the other eye. This eye always works out better than the other one. Well, usually it does. Normally it does. Tonight it didn't want to. I mean, look at that. That looks totally natural. Up close, that looks totally natural. You can't tell me that does not look natural. Oh, and this is just, I got a cat hair in it. Okay, so now that our powder is kind of set in and has set our makeup in, I go in and I brush away any excess. Okay. Next is adding color back to the face. I use NARS Laguna. Yes, it's old. Yes, I'm old. So I'm going to go with what I know. NARS Laguna on a Alamar complexion brush. And I just start adding some color back into the face. Literally, you can't go wrong with NARS Laguna. And honestly, you can put this shit everywhere. Perfect. A blush, we're doing Pixi. I think it's in Golden Hour. It's kind of like a bronzer, like a blush bronzer. It's perfect for summer. I'm going to add just a tiny touch on my nose. So perfect. And then for highlight, which is my favorite part of my routine. Where's my highlight brush? There it is. Artist Couture. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. It's a loose highlight. I mean, woo! Ooh. So pretty, right? Look at that highlight. It's so gorgeous. Tip of the nose. Bridge of the nose. I only recommend doing it that way if you have my shape of nose. Chin. Then I do brows and inner corner once I do my eye makeup. I'm getting ready to do my eye makeup. See, soon as I find the brushes that I normally use. I'm going to use that one, 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 and that one. Okay. So as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to go on TikTok and I'm going to be doing psychic medium readings. Y'all, if you go to my TikTok, follow my TikTok, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. The first 15 minutes are free questions. After that, it's donation-based readings. And let me tell you right now, I am highly detailed, highly accurate. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot, I'm going to toot my own horn. Because, yes, I'm that good. I have plenty of client testimonials that will prove so. I am that girl when it comes to being psychic. I've been that way since I was born. I have been that way since I was very little. I saw my first spirits at 5 years old. I can read people's thoughts. I can read their minds. I can see the future. I can sense when danger is coming. I can sense when something is off. I could tell you if your partner is lying to you. I could tell you if your partner is cheating on you. I can tell you if you're going to have a baby. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to keep it real simple tonight, and I'm going to do what I always do, and I'm going to do a smoky eye, which means I'm going to go for the darkest browns in the palette. So, Fling, Cover Up, and Warmer Days. First, going to go into Fling, then Warmer Days, then Cover Up. And I am just going to start packing it on with a packing brush, okay? You're going to pack it on your lid. Make sure you got a nice even coat. And then you're going to start flinging it out to however far out you would like it to be. That's about where I like mine. Just right there. So Fling, Warmer Days, Cover Up. Pack it on. Just on your lid. Do not go higher than your lid. And then fling that bad boy out. And then connect it. It does not have to be perfect. It can be messy because we are going to blend this out, okay? I'm going to go back into Fling because it has some glitter in it. I'm going to pack it on. I might even put glitter over top of this. This might be for no reason whatsoever. Okay, now that we got that on, okay, we're going to blend this out with a lighter color. I'm wearing black and silver tonight, so Do we go cool tones? Do we go blue? I think I'm going to go cool toned. I think I'm going to go cool tone gray. I'm going to go with Cruise. It's a very cool tone gray. Very cool tone gray. Yeah, that's pretty. And I'm just going to start working this around the edges. And blending it up. Beautiful. Look how beautiful that blended. That's gorgeous. Same thing with this side. Pack it on and blend. What, Boo-Boo? What? What, buddy? What'd you bring me? What? Oh, that, honestly, that turned out beautiful. That's so pretty. Kind of makes me want to put like an icy color on there. Hold on, let me get this gold off of this one. Because it like, I mixed, where did my paper towel go? There it is. I want something even cooler toned. I want something like icy silver. This one maybe? Yeah. Beautiful. That's the shade Salty. That's super pretty. Shade Salty. I'm going inner corner. And very, very gently onto the lid. I don't want it on the lid too awful far. Kind of has a bit of a lilac. Super pretty. I kind of want to get creative. Okay, so I just tapped into Rum Season, which is a blue glitter. And tapped that all over the lid. Very pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. Now under eyes. We're going to keep it very cool toned. So Private Beach. Which is super cool toned. It's not very dark though. So I'm going to go a tiny bit into Fling. There we go. Okay. Now that the eyes are all done, we can highlight our brow bone. Which, honestly, I think I'm going to highlight my brow bone with the same color that I used in the inner corner. So, let me find a brush that I can do that with. This one will work perfect. And when I want to spray my brushes, I will not use my expensive setting spray. I use something else. Okay, I'm going to go into Jet Set and Salty. Only thing about ColourPop shadows is they are so soft. Beautiful. I like to keep my brow highlight like super close to my brow. I don't like it when people have brow highlight that goes all the way down to their freaking eyeshadow. Makes them look like old rich women. If you know, you know. That's perfect. Perfect. Eyeliner. Might as well go ahead and get the mascara out. And the lip liner. And the eyeliner. Alright. And I found the absolute perfect lashes ever. And your girl is a lash connoisseur. Okay, so for eyeliner, I do NYX Epic Ink Liner. And I do not do a wing because, I don't know, I just think wings, they make makeup looks look way too crazy. So I just do where my lash is gonna sit. And that's it. No more, no less. Just where the lash is gonna sit so that it blends. Into the natural lash. Easy peasy. There we go. And this eyeliner is waterproof, budge proof. We're going to let it dry. While that dries, we're going to put our lip liner on. Because I can't curl my lashes with wet eyelashes. They will and can smudge. Oh, wow. I can't believe that ring was on the floor. That's a real ring. Okay. I gotta sharpen my lash, or my lip liner. So, NYX and Coffee, and Anastasia Beverly Hills, and Malt. We'll go in with Coffee first. Okay. And then Malt by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Literally the perfect combination. And because we have such cool toned eyes, I'm not even going to put color on. I'm going to do the e.l.f. liquid, or lip oil. Same brand, same everything, just a different color. Look how beautiful that is. So pretty, right? This is in the shade Crystal Baller. Okay, my eyelashes should be dry, or my eyeliner should be dry now. So, I should be able to curl my lashes. Let's go ahead and get out our lash glue too. Okay, curl the lashes. from root to tip. Then the Essence Lash Princess. This is the best mascara. I don't care about the price. The price is, for the price, this is unreal. You can buy any high-end mascara. It ain't gonna do shit compared to what this does. It's gonna do nothing compared to what this does. Especially if you have teeny tiny lashes like me. Like, look at the difference. And that's just one coat. One coat. We're going to do another one coat on this eye. Okay, let that dry a little bit. Then we're going to go in with the Lash Volume Mascara by Essence as well. Perfect. I barely have any lashes, which is why I use these. These are by Far Red. I don't know, but they're little bitty corner lashes. Amazon. Corner lashes are the way to go. Let me tell you. Because they are indistinguishable from your real lash. And they are so easy to put on. Watch how quick I can put these on. They are the 8 to 15 millimeter, the F20s by F-A-R-R-E-D. Okay? You don't have to trim them. You don't have to cut them. You don't have to do anything except for kind of bend them to your eye shape. Put the glue on. Let it dry. And they pop on so quick. Like, so quick. Just you wait. I'm going to show y'all. And this is live, so there's no cuts. So I use the Duo Lash Glue, the white and green one. And I make sure I get plenty of glue on there. Okay, my trick is not just glue on the lash, but glue on your waterline as well. Put that glue on the waterline as well, and they will stay. Oops, that was a little bit too high. right where your eyeliner went. Booyah. Just like that. Let that dry. This will keep your lashes on overnight. You could keep them on for 3 days if you wanted to. But we're not going to let that happen. I don't let that happen. So we let them dry for just a second and then we'll pop them on. And then you guys can go over and watch me on TikTok. I'm going to be going and doing psychic medium readings completely live, donation based, 15 minutes is free. You will be blown away. I promise you, you will leave blown away. And it's 12 o'clock at night, and I don't care. I'm still going to go live. Out of all the makeup products that I own a lot of makeup products. These are the ones that I choose to use. This is it. Look at my little cup, you guys. I ghostified it. Look how cute she is. Love her. Okay. As soon as it turns clear on your eyes, it should be good to go. So you need a tool like this if you do not have one. Watch how easy this is to put on. Boom. And done. It's on. Look how quick and easy that was. And look at the subtlety. Just the subtle difference that it made. Made just enough difference. Boom. That easy. They're that quick. Look how pretty they are. It doesn't even look like you're wearing lashes. You can't tell me that it looks like you're wearing lashes. I'll look down. You can't tell. You totally can't tell I'm wearing lashes. Again, the brand is FARRED, okay? And they are the F20s, 18 to 15 millimeter. The only lash that I will use. And I have so many lashes, you have to get them. I will link them in the description. I just got to grab the link, okay? And I will put them in the description for y'all. Last and final step is setting spray. Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. Boom. All done. That's the oh, I said I was going to do my hair too. Shit. I got to do my hair too. Okay. We got to take all these bobby pins out. I do wear extensions. You can wear your hair up with extensions. It is possible. Okay, I think I got all of them out. Nope, there's still one. Okay. So I gotta find the... Honestly, I might just cut this band out because it's gonna be a pain in the ass to pull out. I'm just gonna cut it out and then pull it through. Okay, so I have extensions in, right? We need to shake these bad boys out. Okay. I'm just going to do another updo. Let me find another hair tie. Here's one. I've got some bobby pins. Don't mind my mess in the back. Let me find a brush. Shit. Brush. I gotta find a brush. There's one. Okay. We're going to brush out the extensions. I got to put this cup on the floor. It keeps knocking over. Okay. So, with extensions, you want to make sure, first of all, that they're all secure. This one is not secure. So I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to find a place to put it where it's going to be secure, which is right here. And there's another extension right here that is not secure. Got to secure that. Okay, flip it upside down. You're going to brush your real hair over top of the extension. And these are clip-ins, y'all. The goal is a messy updo. So, the messier, the better. And then I flip it. Flip it again. And flip it one more time. So, the messier, the better. Ta-da! Perfect. And then what I do with my bangs is I flip them out. I give myself aerial bangs. So let me turn my curling iron and my straightener on. The only way to do it is with a curling iron and a straightener. God, that's a mess back there. This is the little shawl that I'm going to wear over top of this. Literally, it was that easy with these extensions. Like, how easy was that, y'all? So easy. Okay, so that's heating up right now. We might be able to get away with it with this. I usually do it in sections to give it more volume. And what I'll do is I will create some volume at the root like that. And then I will flip. So, create some volume at the root. Okay. And then flip. And it makes really thin bangs look way thicker than what they are. And then with this side, I will just this right here. We're just gonna actually we're gonna do like that. Perfect. Voila. All done. So I'm wearing this black dress with this black shawl. Very witchy. I'm going to do my nails. And we're going to do these. We're either going to do these or these. If it's these, get me, like, smash the likes since you can't comment. If it's these, smash the likes. If it's these, smash the likes. If it's these, smash the likes. So somebody disliked. If we can't figure out either, then I will choose. But make sure you go follow me on TikTok, you guys, because I'm going to be live on TikTok here very, very soon. And if you've never seen a psychic medium, you're going to want to come check it out. Especially a genuine one. Let me go ahead and clean all this mess up because it's a freaking wreck. Like, it's an absolute disaster in here now. The brown ones, Millie says. Okay. Got you, girl. Millie, I hope you know, I have not been live on YouTube in years, girl. And I got live on YouTube. You sparked something in me. And reminded me of who I am. And who I am is not someone that allows anyone to have that kind of control over my happiness. Ever. I am never going to let someone have that kind of control over my happiness again. Even if it is someone that I love like that. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm never allowing that again. I'm never allowing it again. I'm not going to go into, I shouldn't have, or I blah, 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 blah. No, none of that matters. I am never doing it again. Never. Well, I'm all ready for my live, so I'm going to go set up for my, I'm going to do my nails, and then I'm going to set up for my live, you guys. If you're not following me on TikTok, please follow me on TikTok, okay? And I'll see you guys there. Bye, guys.